Okay, so in this video, we're going to take a look at getting rid of the cyclic dependencies that we have added. So for example, if we are loading post along with the user, it loads a post with the user information, but also it loads the post information which is present into the user DTO. And this creates a cyclic dependency, or I should say cyclic information gathering, where post will have a user as well, and then it will get its own post and so on and so forth, and this will cause a stack overflow uh, exception and or error, and this will might cause issues on the server. So what we need to do is we need to change few things within the mapper. And for that, if we take a look at the API that we had created, right, which is the posts API. In this case, what we will do is if we go to user DTO, we will ignore the posts in the output. Now, you might be thinking that if we are ignoring, then why are we even keeping it? So when we load the user, this might load, but when we are, taking in short, we are skipping the posts to avoid the cyclic dependency issues. And in that case, we go to the user, and so if we really need so this won't be coming up in the mapping process, but if we want to fetch the posts explicitly, then they can be, you could say, via the getter of this function we can get the posts if required, but not via uh, the output or the API, REST API that we are using in this case. So I hope you get the point. So the thing is that, let's say if we specify here that we ignore mapping, that during the mapping we want to exclude the posts, but if we explicitly want the posts, we can get it via the getter method. So in this case, the target would be the posts, and this will be ignore equal to true. So the posts will be ignored when we are fetching via the API. And if we go to user DTO, it's posts, and if we go to user, then again it's posts. So in this case, the same will go for user mapper, post mapper, and post has a user, so we will be ignoring that. Same goes for the DTO. We have a user DTO, and let me build this. User in the post DTO, did you mean null? If we are, what is the reason for its failure? Unknown property user in result type. Did you mean null? Okay, during the building process, it might be creating an issue. And if we go take a look at the post service or the, okay, go to user and builder posts. And go to user mapper. I hope this works. Okay. So usually what you need to provide is the property that is present into the object that you are converting into. So the user belongs to post, as you can see over here, and the user DTO belongs to the post DTO. And this is done. And what we're going to do is we'll refresh or reload the dependencies in the uh, post service as well as the user service. So the first thing we go is we load this, and we'll start. This has started, and we will go to post service and we'll reload this. So that the jar that we have updated for the post API will get loaded. And this is started, and we should not be able to see this. Okay, you see there are no posts in the user DTO. Same goes over here. Okay, and so this works. So what we're going to do is now we push the code that we have. Okay, so this will have posts API, post service, and the user service. So the first thing we're going to do is take a look at, we don't have post API, right? And as a repository, and we'll go to we'll create a repository on my GitHub account, and this will be a new repository called as a posts API. And we'll see what all changes that we need to push. The first things is, let's say, git ignore that needs to be added. And we go to projects and posts API. Okay, I don't want this. Delete. Posts API. And this is go to project and paste. Okay, and go to git status. Okay. This needs to be ignored. Also, the whole folder needs to be ignored. Get add file to include. Okay, this will get added. And this needs to be added as well. This as well. Oh, wait a minute. If I go to my posts API and go to POM, commit, go to POM, the whole file, yes. Again, yes, yes, and this get add. Okay, and if I go to git status, git add, probably might have missed it in the idea, IntelliJ, home, git add, this git status, git commit, git log, do not, okay, git commit, -m, and this is the first commit. And we also need to push it to the remote branch. So copy this, remote add origin, get branch, and git push origin. So this is done. Now again, we have to do this to the user service. I got a post service, control shift D, Siri IT after tracks, user service, git status. Okay. And we need to add the get ignore get status. Okay. So in this case, we need to update the get ignore file. Delete. Add the post service, get ignore, copy this, and put it into the user service. The same file should be put into the delete this one and add it, paste this. Okay, now git status, git add, git commit -m, adding get ignore file. Now the thing with this get ignore file is that it excludes the idea folder files and everything. So git log, git status, git push. Okay, this is done. Now let me check this git status. And this should be ignored. Git status, and let me go to the IntelliJ post service, user service. All the files are new. So git add this as well as this, and Okay, these all files, this is not required. These all files I will add, git add. And should I add this? Do I have it in my user service? Am I using it in the user service? Probably yes. So let me add this as well, git add. And this is done, git status. Git commit, git status, git commit. This is the initial commit. Oh. And git status, git log. And I need to create a user service. So this will be creating a user service on my GitHub account. And I need to add the git remote to this, git branch master, and git push origin. And this is done. And one more thing is post service git status. So these all things needs to be added. Okay, so since we have made a lot of changes to the post service, we go to the commit section and okay, don't need this. Git bomb. Okay, added a dependency. Posts we have removed. Controller we have updated. DAO we have updated and deleted. Okay, and this. Okay, these are the changes, and this is all deleted, and this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just add all, git add all. Do a git status. Git commit -m monolith to microservice, splitting the monolith to microservice, and git status, git log, and git push. Okay, so I have pushed all the changes and made few corrections in this video. That's it. Thanks for watching.